Hashtag breaking SS Sniper Wolf has a vagina. More on that at 11.
Vaginas.
Hey guys, it's Scarce here. Lots of news today, lots of exposure and double upload.
Expose, 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 expose,
You're exposed. You're exposed. You are exposed. Expose, 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 expose. You are exposed, sir. I'm gonna expose you. Expose you. Oh my god, expose you.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I am completely pissed. I was gonna write a script for this video. Why am I still getting hate?
Hey, what's up guys, it's Scarce here, and so from now on, I am going to report the news. Let's go inside the stories!
expose, 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 expose.
You're exposed. You're exposed. You are exposed. Expose, 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 expose. You are exposed, sir. I'm gonna expose you. Expose you. Oh my god, expose you.
Expose, 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 expose.
It's time for some exposure. Some exposure. Some exposure. Expose. Expose myself to you. To you. To you. E-X-P-O-S-E. Expose.
Expose, 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 expose,
Exposed. Exposed. Hashtag drama alert. There's news to expose. Hashtag breaking SS Sniper Wolf has a vagina. More on that at 11.
Vaginas.
Hey guys, it's Scarce here. Lots of news today, lots of exposure and double upload.
Expose, 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 expose,
You're exposed. You're exposed. You are exposed. Expose, 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 expose. You are exposed, sir. I'm gonna expose you. Expose you. Oh my god, expose you.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I am completely pissed. I was gonna write a script for this video. Why am I still getting hate?
Hey, what's up guys, it's Scarce here, and so from now on, I am going to report the news. Let's go inside the stories!
expose, 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 expose.
You're exposed. You're exposed. You are exposed. Expose, 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 expose. You are exposed, sir. I'm gonna expose you. Expose you. Oh my god, expose you.
Expose, 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 expose.
It's time for some exposure. Some exposure. Some exposure. Expose. Expose myself to you. To you. To you. E-X-P-O-S There's news to expose. Hashtag breaking SS Sniper Wolf has a vagina. More on that at 11.
Vaginas.
Hey guys, it's Scarce here. Lots of news today, lots of exposure, and double upload.
Expose. 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 Expose.
Well, that's some shit. There was no sound, huh? Oh, that fucked all up, huh? Yeah. Well, blame the fucking bird. He ran the whole shit. He started the stream without my permission. That's why it's all fucked up. It ain't my fault. Yeah, so I don't really have that much to say yet, but I thought I would announce. Oh, look what I have here. Look what I have here. And this is the TRDR Pocket. You could shout out to my editor for making that thumbnail. I mean, I just got it. But judging by the fact that I had to disassemble it, disconnect the battery because it locked up, and on top of all that, it I've had it charging for the past hour, and the battery charge increased by 7%, and the screen is all scratched up. Now, granted, Sunpie had this first. I don't know. Maybe she put a cheese grater against the screen. I don't really blame her, though. A device that costs, what does this thing cost? $299. Should have some kind of Gorilla Glass on it. She actually packed it pretty good. So, like, it's that cheap. They put like a cheap plastic on here. It's that like say you have a Game Boy. I don't know for anyone out there who hasn't had if you have a Game Boy, if you want to I forgot what they call it, where you put a new plastic cover on it, you could fart on that and scratch it. That's what this is. Like, literally, probably the very soft bubble wrap she had, and if there was any friction, she shipped it from the fucking UK like 3 weeks ago. It took a long time to get here. That could have scratched it. This thing is hot garbage. There's nothing redeeming about this thing so far. I'm going to use it a couple days, download a couple games. To be fair, no way in fuck I'm actually putting my actual Google account on there. So I'm going to have to, work around that. I'm going to make another Gmail account or Google account to put an Android, and it's so far having to take it out and literally unplug the battery from the motherboard as soon as I unwrap it. We're not going good places. We didn't start off on the right foot. The screen being, I highly doubt, all kidding aside, that Sunpie was like, I'm just going to rub all over the screen. Oh, no, it's shit. But I'm still going to give it the benefit of the doubt, even though I already know it's shit. It's charging. The good news is it works. But like, even putting my Wi-Fi password in, it was a challenge. The screen is the touch screen. I feel like I'm using a resistive touch screen from like 2007. We are really, really in a rough place with this thing. Soulja, I got some bad news for you. So we got some super chat. Holy shit, we have a decent amount of super chats in here. Hello. Rich got the Soulja Boy console. Can I get a hallelujah? No, but you can get a fart. Whoa! And you can get an applause. Hello. Have a fantastic day. Why, thank you. Juicy Boots, you actually left a comment, not just wow. You feeling okay today? Big titty, life good. Titty fight back. Slap titty. Titty gone. Instant regret. What's another quartering lingo? That I forgot. Uses instant regret. Cope. Cope is another one. I got to. He was. It's funny because Keemstar was making fun of him. Like, I guess the quartering supposedly was making fun of someone's appearance, and he's like, "Yeah, this is what the quartering looks like," and he has that super like neckbeard picture of him, which isn't an actual representation, but it is a still image of his where it wasn't his most flattering, where his beard is like it looks like it's made of like 4 polygons. Jeremy's beard. And I was just like, where is this wonderful roast coming from? And I'm not even a huge fan of Keemstar. Best thumbnail ever. Again, thank my editor for that one. Breaking news. Soulja Boy hires thief to break into Richard Masucci's house to steal his Soulja game console to hide that he's just selling. Dude, it is so bad. I mean, I'm going to give it a couple days. My editor's like, dude, just upload it tomorrow. It's like, it'll be, I'm like, yeah, it'll be a big video. But I'm going to give it, like, again, impressions are not good, which is putting it lightly. I'm actually still being nice to it. But I'm gonna. Why is my cord like attacking this thing? I'm still gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. That's all, folks. Ah. See, I hear I'm hearing so much. Can't wait for. So I'm gonna get Deathloop just for the hell of it. Deathloop reviews have me excited so much. Except when does that game come out? I know I'm gonna get it. So Deathloop isn't a roguelike, however, it does get repetitive, and the OC version runs like ass even on higher end rings because of de novo. I'll get it for PS5. I love DRM so much. It is totally useless. People could still pirate the games, but it makes people who actually purchase the games. All DRM really does, because games are going to be pirated no matter what. Games are going to be pirated no matter fucking what. All DRM does is hurt the consumer that legitimately buys the game. That's it. Period. That's not even up for debate. But the old men investors who have shares in the company, who don't even really understand gaming, who probably may have not even picked up a fucking controller in their life, are the ones that call the shots. Because they have the money. Money rules over everything else. Rich tomorrow is wrong about the console. It's all no. We're already past that point. We're already past that point where we're way beyond the fat chance where this thing could redeem itself. I mean, when it locks up, to the point that I have to disassemble it to disconnect the battery from the motherboard. When it takes, because the screen isn't accurate, which I guess you could defend and say maybe yours is just defective, Rich. I mean, Sunpie, you got hers and she had the issue too. Maybe it's just defective. But when putting in your Wi-Fi password is a challenge, it isn't starting off well. I'm going to suck your beard. Well, thank you. It means I don't have to trim it anymore. Imagine Fat Thor farting in your I would actually wouldn't mind that. You know what's funny is that why are so many people so pissed off about how Thor looks? Why do you care? You know what's funny is we had to change the thumbnail today because what I was talking about today had nothing. I'm going to talk about Thor tomorrow, and I'm going to say Thor is fat, cry more. That's literally going to be the title of my video, or close to it. That's historically correct. Why are a bunch of, especially like a bunch of the gaming community, why are you worried about Thor's muscles? Do you want to spoon with Thor? Do you want to brush your beard against Thor's washboard abs? What the fuck does it even matter? Why are you angry about this? How do you get angry? I'm actually kind of jealous. If that is what's keeping you up at night, your life must be really cushy. I have a pretty good life. I'm not going to complain, okay? I do. I have beautiful kids. I have a job that I did for free because I enjoyed it so much. Life's pretty good. But you must really have nothing going on if this is what you're losing sleep over at night. If you're losing sleep over the physique of Thor in a fucking video game, I envy you. I don't know what else to say. I envy you. That must be... If that's on like the top of your priority list, you don't have much going on. Anyway, Rich is playing Kratos and the Griftering is playing Thor. I would be able to use my, instead of like the chains, I'd be able to use my man-tinnies as weapons, just like this. Just flop them around. Can I get a fart and a sniff? Of course you can. Maybe. Whoa! Yes. Comes out tomorrow. Thinking about going to GameStop to pick up. I'm just going to get it downloadable. Just going to download it, son. I'm just going to download it. I mean, I'm even going digital with my consoles now, all of them. Is it bad that I'm 25 and make $70K? Seriously, tech school, way to go. Networking major, now have Fed job with the guard. That's a great gig, man. Good for you. I wish I was making that much money at 25. But I've been watching you since 2011. You've been an inspiration. Thank you very much. But congratulations, dude. Man, I wish I was making that kind of money at 25. Jesus, good for you. Can you hold the piece of crap up for a second? Let's see if it's actually still charging. This thing charges... Oh, the California recall. I don't know too much what's going on with that, Carlos the chicken. I have no idea. I've looked a little bit into it, where the guy who's running against I forgot even his name. That's how much I'm not really paying attention to it. He's like, he looks like the guy who stole my girlfriend in high school. What the fuck does it have to do with politics? And why would you admit that? Dude, where is politics going, man? Where is it going? Where are we? What Twilight Zone are we in? You look like the guy who fucked my girlfriend in high school, so vote for me instead. Well, you got my vote. Gavin Newsom. Yeah, he's the guy who goes, everything he says, it kind of sounds like, well, we are trying to, going to have mask regulations in place and mandatory mask in place. I forgot the name of what the fuck I'm trying to say. And ICU beds are actually, we have more. We're actually increasing how many ICU beds, and we have he wants to be governor. He wants to be governor to fuck his dude. Why would how did you think that was? Yeah, I know, Google Fish. It just so happens that I gotta watch. You may have a cock and an ass there. Yeah, it is mythologically accurate. I have no fucking idea why there's a bunch of fucking weirdos losing their mind over it. And I'm like, all of a sudden I uploaded that today and like I didn't realize, like, he sent it to me and I approved the thumbnail. My editor, he didn't do anything wrong. But I'm like, why is everyone freaking out? And why is, like, all of a sudden, as soon as I uploaded the God of War video, like, I saw my subs just, like, start fucking fleeing. I'm like, what the fuck happened? And I'm like, oh. And we weren't even talking about that. I'm making a video on it tomorrow, so I'm going to lose those subs anyway. I'm not going to hide back how I fucking feel. You know what I mean? I'm not going to hide that. Like, I think you're an idiot if you're losing sleep over the fact that they decided to go with the historically accurate Thor over the fucking Marvel Thor. Like, why is that making you so angry? So we changed the thumbnail because it is beyond that. It was misleading because people thought we were talking about Thor. We weren't. We were talking about how people were complaining about the recycled animations. But don't worry, I'm going to talk about it. And don't worry, I'll probably lose like 1,000 subs from it. But hey, I'm trying to keep the record for staying under 1 million for the longest time possible, yet still getting enough viewership to make a living, baby. Which, I got to thank you fucking guys. Because here's the thing. In terms of sub growth, this has been probably the slowest year for me. Yes, ever. But on the flip side, this has been the most successful year for ReviewThorUSA ever. In terms of support and revenue and everything, I'm doing better than I ever have. So it's weird. If there's any proof that sub count is not a reflection of a success of a channel, I may be the poster child of that. So this has been, from a revenue standpoint, the best year that ReviewThorUSA, well, I guess I could call it RTU Streams as well, my two channels has ever have. So it's strange how that works. You know what I mean? And so I'm very happy. I don't know what else to say. I mean, the viewership still in the videos is great. It still does well. I mean, it ebbs and flows, but that's everyone's channel. It's not just mine. But in terms of support all around, you guys still support me. How many people come to me, and I really do appreciate that. That's not me just saying it as a generic, oh, gee, thank you. Rich, I've watched you since 2011. Rich, some people even come saying to me they're watching me since, like, I first started on ReviewThorUSA in 2009. That's crazy because most people just come and go on channels. So, all kidding aside, putting all the jokes and the chicken shit and Review Fat Thor USA aside, it's incredible. And, you know, it's just, that's just proof that sub count doesn't mean that much. I know there are some people that jerk off to it. Not going to name any names. But there you go. So, thank you. I genuinely mean that. I got to thank all of you guys. So... ooh, holy super chats. I blink for a second. in the mythology described. I'm going to look into all that, man, and I'm going to like that. We're going to talk about it tomorrow, and I'm going to get a bunch of people angry because they want a muscular, beautiful Thor, and this fat man is going to tell them to cry and deal with it. So don't worry. I'll probably be at about 979,000 to 978,000 subscribers. Don't worry. We're going to make sure we stay under 1 million. Come hell or high water, baby. Turbo Express saw me when I was born. That's not creepy at all. Creator, watch me since 2013 wouldn't change a thing. That's the kind of shit I'm talking about, man. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, man, my dad was diagnosed with acute promyelocytic leukemia and is stuck in the hospital for 4 weeks. So I bought him an Xbox Series S through All Access. That's incredible. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Jesus. Now, how is he doing, though? That's crazy, man. I hate hearing stuff like that. So hopefully he gets better, and hopefully that'll help him pass the time. They're trying to sell us GTA 5 again. I better be able to see the full detail on Trevor's ass cheeks as he runs through the desert. Yo, they need to have a 4K 120 mode. They can't tell me they can't do it. They can't tell me with basically having a Ryzen 3000 chip in there and the RDNA 2 graphics that they can't do 4K 120 with a game that was designed to work on, what the fuck happened here? Designed to work on 7th gen consoles. They can't tell me that. I'm not a developer. Maybe there is something that I'm missing, but I just find it hard to believe. So again, Cloak Boys, I want to go back to you again. I wish your dad the best. I'm sorry to hear that, and I hope that, you know, everything does well. I hope he enjoys his Xbox Series S as well. Prince Day, speaking of digital games, isn't it great that you don't have to worry about games selling out? I know digital distribution has cons. But it's cool. It is cool. There are plenty of cons, but that is a nice one. And like, I could preload a game, and when it's launched, I just start up my console or PC, and it's there. So yes, 110%. You're absolutely right, and I think that's awesome. Philip DeFranco called out the quartering today. Called him a neckbeard with a face not even a mother could love. It was hilarious. Where was this? Dude, he's getting it from all angles. Oh, dude, I'm telling you. I won't flag his fucking chat unless he does something really insane, like put out pictures of my I don't think he'll go that far, like put out pictures of my kids or something like that. Or I don't know. Like he would have to do something super over the top for me to, but I won't do it. I don't think he would go that far. He's pissed me off before, but I won't do it. And he has gone over the line, but not that over the line. But it's a matter of time before he called him in on Philip. Oh, we have to watch. Come on. You can't tell me that I can't watch that when you're telling me about it. They're trying to speak. So let me answer these super chats, then we'll have some fun. I'm going to get my headphones ready. I may be slightly hard too, I'm not going to lie. I'm just saying. Jesus, Google fish. Megan, new leak video exposed massive okay. We'll have to watch it. Let me get through this round of super chats, then we'll get into it. Oh, this is going to be a fun stream. I had to think because I got a monitor from BenQ that I just set up that I was actually playing some Switch on, and I got to hook up a PC to it so I could really push it and see what it can do. I almost didn't stream tonight. That would have been a mistake, huh? That would have been a mistake. So I answered James. Hey, Rich, did you hear about the NVIDIA database leaks? A whole bunch of games coming out. PC, COD, God of War. God of War. I knew God of War was coming to PC. There was no way. Not finally. Maybe I'll beat it. Bring back Thekthi Coco. Possibly, maybe. The guy who spread his ass wants to be go. Who said that? Who is the guy who spread his ass? Sorry, man. What are you going to do if you hit 1 million? Nothing. Just I'll thank everybody. I'll make a video thanking people, and here we are. Me doing this. Oh, look, here's me doing the same exact thing. That's it. I have fun with what I'm doing. I'm going to keep doing it. That's all that matters, you know? I just appreciate everyone that supports the show, and that's the most important thing. And my channel this year, like, dude, literally, like, when early January hit, I don't think it actually had anything necessarily. It was around the time of when I live streamed the insurrection, so maybe it does, or whatever. People are like, everyone got collectively bored of my channel, and that's why it flatlined it all. Because I'm gaining subs. Like, it actually shows you in the analytics. Like, if you check a video, how many subs did you gain? It shows there's new subs coming in. But what's happening is that people are coming in, but that's being canceled out by people leaving. So yeah, it's but the thing is that between the live streams, people are still watching the videos. They're maybe just not choosing to subscribe, but that's okay. Or, you know, it's, you know, I have a base that continues to watch. That's what's important, man. The support is important. Sailman, I missed your super chat, did I? I apologize. Like 75 of them came in at once. You know. No, you don't have a super chat here, dude. Sailman. There is. Imagine Fat Thor farting in your face. That would be nice. It'd probably smell like beef. Sailman, I'm not seeing you, bro. Anyway, so quality content, dude. Thank you, DSP controller. I still think he nutted on his controller. I can't prove it. Maybe he did just blow his load in a napkin. But anyway, I think there's channels that have like 30,000 subscribers. They get like 200,000 views a video. They're making more money than somebody who has 2 million subs who gets 20,000 views a video. It's about engagement. If you could have 30 million subs, if you're getting 5,000 views a video, you're not making any revenue because you're not making the ad revenue. People aren't supporting the channel. Yes, that's what matters more, without a doubt. Brandon Sutton, thank you very much. Mama's going to knock you out, LL Cool J. You know what's funny about that, NYC? I may have mentioned it before. Maybe that's what the first album I bought for myself when I was a kid. Your voice is majestic. I'm also high. Well, so am I. So thank you. Thanks. So NYC. You know, I got that album too. Remember back in the days, if you had like a TV guide for you old motherfuckers, if you had like a TV guide, you would put the penny on there, like, oh, you could start off and you get monthly out, like, but the first time you start, they had you tape a penny. That was the gimmick. Like, wow, I could get an album for a penny. Gee golly. And I did that, and the album I got in the mail was LL Cool J. And Mama said, knock you out. Huh, I'm going to knock you out. Huh, Mama said, knock you out. Huh, I'm going to knock you out. Huh, huh, huh. Anyway, been here since 2015 and here to support. Can I get a spread your cheeks, but at the right moment? I don't have a spread your cheeks, but I do have a...
Oh, yeah. You're getting Grandpa excited.
And I'll use those. I got to get the bigger board. I really need to get a soundboard. I know I say this all the time, but GTA 5 needs to die. Nobody will change my mind. Yeah, and it just... I would have been more tolerant of it if they showed it running at 60 FPS. Or showed it, but even I think it should run at 120. But show something. It just looked like I was playing the game at high settings on my fucking PC. What is there that's exciting? I think the outrage over Thor and God of War is stupid. It's actually a very accurate depiction of Thor. Dude, it's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Like, why do you want... I want my Thor to be strong and muscular, and I want to rub my face against his washboard abs because I want him to be my dad. Who fucking cares? Who the fuck is Deck Chair, ABO? I knew he was going to sell it to somebody. Seb, I don't know how long you've been sub, bro. I'm not sure. Today's Philly DeFranco show. Okay, we're gonna check it out. Holy shit. Jumping in the Jumping in with my phone battery at 69%. Nice. Whoa! My dad is doing good. This type of leukemia is highly curable, which is great. He just needs to get his blood levels up, but he'll need to do treatment for 2 years. Oh, but hey, at least it's curable, though. That's the best part, man. Thoughts on the desertification of California? I don't have much to say on it. I'm not read up on it, so therefore I cannot make a statement on it, and I don't like making statements unless I know. At least I know enough to make a hot take, and I'm not even in that ballpark, but I'll look into it. So TMI or not, but aren't your kids not biological you, or if you are not a good man for staying in their life after divorce, you, sir, are a man? You mean me? Because I have my kids last weekend. They're coming this weekend. I see my kids all the time. I love my kids. They're the best thing that ever happened to me, hands down. Try hitting 1 million subs on this channel. There's probably a better chance, Peter, of me hitting 1 million subs on here before on my main channel. But hey, people still watch on the main channel, man. I look at Jim Sterling. They lost like 100,000 subs, and they're still killing it. He still gets 200,000 views per video. They're still killing it, man. And that's what is that's the most important part. And I think a lot of people forget that. And look, to a creator, I used to be obsessed with it too. You really get caught up in sub growth. And it does have some determining factors to it, of course. There's more people sub to your channel. That means there's more of a chance of notifications hitting people and for more viewership. But it really doesn't actually work that way. How many people here, how many of you guys who are active supporters of the channel have said to me, Rich, I was subbed to your channel and YouTube unsubbed me. You say you're subbed and you have the bell for all notifications clicked and you still don't get notifications. So it's really, at the end of the day, like, not completely, but I would say 70% a dick measuring contest, your sub growth. Did you see Saki say the vaccine mandate doesn't apply to? No, I did not see that. I would have a take on it, but I don't just like I saw the desertification of California. I don't know enough to make a take. If I did, I would. You know? Same shits also think Jesus, yeah. Jesus wasn't white. Hate to break the news to you. Wings might be getting a divorce. Trolls working. Oh, that's so fucking terrible. If it's because of them, they're fucking horrible human beings, and it's disgusting. That's not okay. So we will watch in a second. Hey, Rich, COVID is no joke. Some of the worst pain in my life. Please stay safe, and thanks for streaming. You're welcome. I'm sorry you had to go through that. I'm glad you take it serious, and I hope other people take it serious, too. The GTA, I already read Zeb's. Thank you, Zeb. The GTA trailer had to be B-roll footage. I hoped it's nothing. Like, that did not look like it. Looked like it was just on PC. Thor isn't a chiseled bodybuilder. Next thing you'll be telling me Jesus isn't white. Jesus isn't white. Oh, Rich, can you drop a huge fart on the Soulja console? I don't have any gas in my ass, but I could do this. Whoa! There you go. Hey, Rich, I've been a sub since 2013, 2014. It's right when I started to become full-time. I dropped off a bit, but since COVID, been depressed. Your channel has helped a lot, and your live streams are a weekly joy. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. I really do, and that's a long time. Even if it's on and off, that's a long time to be watching. Blender Noob, interesting question. Do you think Deathloop shot itself in the foot with the constant trailers during PlayStation events? Arcane's last game, Prey, was barely marketed. They have overcompensated with ads. Maybe. I didn't like Prey, though, to be quiet. Everyone's like, oh, that was a hidden gem from 8th Gen. I'm like, Gun combat was kind of boring. Kind of lost my... I mean, I know I never finish games, and I'll be the first to admit that. Who liked my... man. Hold on one second. Anyway, so every time I think of politics, I want to play... I have never played a Civ game. That I do want to do. Nabil, love your Rich. Just saying hi, how you feeling? I know you had COVID. Regeneron really helped my COVID. Can you say Rise and shine, Mr. Freeman. Rise and shine. Oh, the camera's on. I don't actually have the camera in the soundboard, but oh, the camera's on. Camera's on the whole time, huh? Hello. I wasn't masturbating, I swear. Okay. So, Bray, hey, Rich, I'm going to see the Rolling Stones. Jesus, the Rolling Stones are still touring, and this is my first concert. I'm going to get baked. Do you ever go to concerts, bakes? I have once, but I haven't really been. That was like one of the only 2 concerts I ever been to. I've seen Bob Dylan live, and that was pretty fucking cool. Very cool, actually. Did you know DSP is doing the same as the quartering to you just in the streams? Check out Snort Burnell. Is he really? We'll check it out later. All right, so let's start now. Cloaked Onyx with Philip DeFranco. Let's have fun. So it's this Megan Fox's gross video.
Sup, you beautiful bad.
When did Philip DeFranco? I'm subscribed to him. Why? See, this is a perfect example. Like, I actually like Philip DeFranco. I don't get his fucking videos in my feed. Yes, I'm going to shrink the screen. I didn't forget. I wasn't having a stoner moment here. And let's have some fun.
Bastards, welcome back to the Philip DeFranco Show. Hit that like button if you want
Get
me
outta
to punch
here.
you in the throat, or you just want to feed those algorithm gods, get this show out to more people. But main thing, let's just jump into it. The first thing that we're going to talk about today was easily one of the most requested stories from over the weekend. A douche
Which part is it, so we don't have to sit through the whole thing, then we could get to some tea about me?
bag of the day contender, and that is this story around a YouTuber by the name of Jordan Cheyenne. And if you're unfamiliar with Jordan,
Todd,
no, you
yes,
understand this
last
story,
chat
you
from
don't
me.
have to,
Patrick,
but
thank you for the
those
wiener.
unfamiliar, she had over around 500,000 subscribers on YouTube. She's most well known for her boss babe style videos, though she's also posted
She is, I would say, like a 8.5 out of 10. Jesus.
lifestyle and fitness content, as well as vlogs where she showcased her life as a single parent. And last Wednesday, she posted a video titled "We Are Heartbroken," explaining that her new puppy was diagnosed with parvo, which is common among unvaccinated dogs and can be fatal. And in the video,
My dog Mia had parvo. She survived it, though, but it unfortunately still gave her an untimely demise where she died younger than she should have because it affects the heart.
Jordan and her 9-year-old son, who I'm gonna blur, he's just a child. He doesn't need to be associated with this. They're obviously emotional, but the reason this story has gone absolutely bonkers is because this moment that was accidentally included near the end of the video that made people upset.
Oh, I've seen this. I've seen this.
Pray for us. We appreciate it. I love you guys. Bye. Come here. Come closer for the video. Come closer. Come closer. Come closer. Put your head down here. Act like you're crying. Really quick. I am crying.
I mean, I'm sure this shit happens all the time, but you don't want to be caught doing it. No! 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 Oh, no, no, no!
Go like this. No, Mom, I'm actually seriously crying. No, I know, but go like this for the video.
Oh, but you see, this is where it's like, okay, I'm sure this shit happens all the time. All right, you're really sad about this and you're really crying, but make sure you tilt your head at like this fucking angle. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Stop.
Go like this. Put one hand up. Go like this. No, go like this.
Oh my God. Well, no shit, of course. Now, again, I'm sure people do the melodramatic shit for the thumbnails all the time. It gets clicks. I get it. But the fact that you're like, your kid is literally crying over the situation. You're like, no, pose like this. All right, go like this. Put your... Oh, no, 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 no. This is career suicide right here.
Put your hand like this. But let them see your mouth. Let them see your mouth.
I...
No, Mom, I'm actually crying. Look at
Oh
me,
my
look at
God.
me, Look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
Oh my God, narcissism much. Holy shit.
I'm actually crying. I know. Look at me. Look at me.
This is still going. I didn't realize it was this bad. I didn't see this whole thing.
Look at the camera. Look at the camera.
This is awkward. I'm not even playing this up right now. This is like,
You know, a lot of people, and I'll include myself in this, when we saw this video, I became infuriated. You have a mother manipulating her son, treating her child as a prop to get her video more views, won't even...
wow. Yeah, wow. Describes that perfectly, Sean McCarthy. Again, I know that shit happens all the time, but not to that fucking level. Some people just shouldn't be. She's a that's just narcissism, man. Like, oh, let's get the oh, you're really crying and suffering right now. Like, instead of me attending to you, let's make sure we get the perfect thumbnail first. Like, come on.
Like, let your child process feeling. Or your son's experiencing a potential life or death situation of a member of the family that they love. And your headspace is, how can I get this kid to best market my trauma porn that I want to upload to the internet? Right, but main point, a lot of fans seeing this, posting very angry comments. Jordan ends up taking down the video, uploading an apology almost immediately. In the video she titled, "I'm immensely disappointed in myself." She basically thanked her fans for calling her out.
My heart, like, dropped. I rewatched the footage and
Your heart dropped? It wasn't like you slipped out and said a word you shouldn't have said. Like, it wasn't like, oh my God, I tripped over something on my floor and I just accidentally tried to put my kid in a certain position while they were crying, mourning their dog, and it just was a complete accident. I slipped and tripped on something. What? No, you sat there for like 2 minutes being like, pose in this position as you're crying to get the best effect for the fucking thumbnail. Oh my God.
I cannot believe I rewatched it, and you guys are completely right. 100,000,000% right. And I so hope you know that I'm genuine about that.
Stressing with this that she wasn't trying to hide from the situation, but also slamming those who made serious threats against her, while also noting that she's dealing with a lot of emotions.
But again, don't make threats against anybody. It just makes you seem like a fucking Neanderthal. Like, I wish I could. I don't understand.
For the situation with her dog. The following day, she appeared on an episode of the Dad Challenge podcast with Joshua Barber. With the host there, among other things, having a discussion with her about what kids might say to her son when he's older, since they can find so many intimate details about his mom and his life online. Then, Barber asked Jordan if she would commit to no longer sharing her son on social media, or at least not.
I won't even have my kids. I was debating having my son in one of my videos for like something with the Switch. I won't even like have him in it. It just, there's too, like, there was that weirdo that was a quartering wannabe. I like posted one picture with my son on Twitter. It was, and like I took it down because he's like, oh, this guy likes Vosh and he has kids. Who the fuck was that guy? Some of you know. He was a real piece of shit. You can't. There are just too many fucking Neanderthals out there that are insane. I can't do it.
Content that violates his privacy. There, she agreed to specifically keep him off of YouTube until he's older, saying she had already made the decision herself after this incident. But also, as the story has picked up more and more attention, the hate against her has reached new levels. With Cheyenne posting to her Instagram that she's now actually fearful for her and her son's safety. And that led to her saying that she was going to...
Yeah, I don't... That doesn't have to get to that level, man. I don't understand. Yeah, what she did, it makes her seem really shitty, and she probably is. But yeah, it doesn't have to go here.
Disable comments and take...
It shouldn't go here. Let me just make that abundantly clear. It's just gross.
A break from the internet, but actually in the end, it appears that she has decided to deactivate her YouTube and Instagram accounts, at least for now. But ultimately, that is where we are with this story right now, and here's what I'll say on it. First, if Jordan Cheyenne is having a legitimate moment of reflection about how she's been living her life, right, putting...
No, she's not. She just got caught.
Content before family, but really absorbing and then facing this disgusting and monstrous thing that she was doing with her child, I mean, that is to be commended. While in no way am I saying that it takes away from the disgusting act that we saw and that she exposed herself. I do hope that when there is...
Magic Gamer, yes. That is one of my infamous videos, and that was... Luckily, I have witnesses to that because there's many people who question the legitimacy of that story, and I literally have people that can vouch for me on that. A couple people. Yes. Yeah, the empath in me doesn't like that it went this far, but YouTube fame makes people do shitty things. Well, fame in general makes people do shitty things. Deathloop is 10% off with PS Plus. All right, I will be purchasing it tonight. People dog James Roll for talking about his kids. Yeah, that made, dude, what I don't understand. He talks about them. That's it. And he like shows like gameplay levels they make in Mario Maker. Who gives a fuck?
Is outrage and backlash against something like this, against someone that a big part...
Oh, that YouTuber's name who was a fucking piece of garbage and he could go fuck himself is no bullshit. That was the guy. No BS or whatever the fuck his name was when he's full of fucking shit and he sucks.
Part of what's fueling it is, yes, we want accountability, but also maybe we're hoping to promote change. Yes, in society in general, but also potentially the person at the center of the original story. But also, I think it's important to note that Jordan Cheyenne is just one small example of a much, much bigger problem. There are already criticisms about children being featured in videos, but specifically, there's a huge issue with family vloggers and parents out there that are essentially like sharing trauma porn of their children. They're posting photos or sharing...
Oh, remember Daddy of Five? Oh, yeah, dude. It's look at the Shaytards too. They were the first, like, they what is it called, man? They used their kids till the 11th hour, and then he ended up cheating on his wife. So they're not really a big happy family anymore, are they?
Videos of their children in distress, or even if you're going for like clickbait, but they're like, oh, something bad happened with the kid. Our daughter from the Ace family called from school crying. It was a sad day. We made you care about our kids in these other videos. Now they might be in emotional turmoil. Click. Right? Understand, I'm not trying to blanket all family vlogs.
I have no idea. I mull that probably like once every 6 months. I don't think we'll ever know, man. I don't think we'll ever know. There's just wasn't there that documentary or something that was done fairly recently? They found out that they were full of shit.
Bloggers here, because there are a lot of people that actually care about their children and they don't think about the content first. Right, but I hope that we can all just kind of be on the same page that it's an immensely low bar to not emotionally exploit your children. Yeah, that's where I'll leave it, because I feel like the longer we stay on this story, the more likely I'm gonna say something I eventually just like regret or gets the video suppressed. And so where I'll leave you is, what are your thoughts on this story? What are your thoughts about Jordan Cheyenne specifically? And just, yeah, let me know what's bouncing around on that noggin of yours in those comments down below. Then in some trending, messy celebrity nothing news, let's talk about Megan Fox Watch. That's just for the old school viewers. But no, I mean, genuinely, Megan Fox was in the middle of a number of trending stories over the past 24 hours. Initially, Megan...
See, I genuinely find this shit interesting. I've always talked about current events on and off. I know people think I just talk about this shit for clout or whatever, but I've talked about this since before I had YouTube. Before I had ReviewThorUSA. What? Get the fuck out of here. Are you kidding, Eli? Is that verified? I'll look it up. Holy shit.
Headlines because a lot of people on social media, as well as a few select outlets, going, wow, Megan Fox is still Megan Fox. Look at her at the VMAs. What?
Yeah, she's good looking. I remember you talking about Florida accidentally banning computer. Yeah, that was Florida. Florida.
A goddess, people said. But then that story also spun off another trend and conversation because a number of people, including...
It's true? Holy shit.
Beard with, some people would say, a face even a mother couldn't love. Trending because you had other people sharing his photo alongside his tweet in relation to Megan Fox, where he said
she looks like plastic, like a walking sex doll. Way too much plastic. Stop with the madness. She's gross. Did she even have plastic? She's Megan Fox.
He looks like plastic.
That picture of the fucking he looks like he has a low poly beard from a PS1 game. That's not actually a true... In Jeremy's defense, I know that picture gets passed around quite a bit, and it is not a flattering picture of him. But that's not really what he looks like. That, like...
Sticking like a walking sex doll. Way too much plastic surgery. Stop with this madness. She's gross. Yes, she is the gross one in this scenario.
I love it. I love it because he is such a fucking turd. He is such a turd. I mean, again, that's not an accurate picture of Jeremy. I'll even admit that because I try, no matter what I feel about a person, to be unbiased. But come on, dude. She's Megan Fox. I mean, maybe if she doesn't need that much plastic surgery if she even had any. The constant clowning of Megan Fox is horrible back in the day. My elementary school class did that, and it was really gross in hindsight. And I never understood why you can't own 6 dildos but infinite. You can't own 6 dildos but infinite guns in Texas. Is that really a thing? It would make sense because Texas makes no fucking sense, but okay.
There we go. Right, but ultimately, those two things ended up being overshadowed over what happened with Megan Fox, Machine Gun Kelly, and McGregor, because McGregor, hot off his leg injury and with his recovery, just out there McGregging it. With video of McGregor throwing a drink on Megan Fox's boyfriend, Machine Gun Kelly, with the two having to get separated, some reports saying they got into a fight. But I mean, some of the most viral photos.
Conor McGregor is his name. He just seems like he's a very angry dude. Like, you know, I always seem like, yeah, Conor McGregor was about to beat the shit out of some, like, it always seems like those, like, remember, what about the MMA fighter, the War Machine? They, like, the fuck, man. I guess getting kicked in the head too many times makes you fucking crazy.
Appear to be McGregor maybe like trying to get to Machine Gun Kelly or maybe punching, and Machine Gun Kelly kind of just looking at him like, what are you doing? Right now there's like no 100% confirmed definitive reason as to why any of this happened. You've got MGK brushing aside reporters asking about it, Megan even being like, we're not going to talk about it. When asked about it, McGregor said this.
Nothing happened with me. I only fight real fighters, people that actually fight, you know what I mean? I certainly don't fight little vanilla boy rappers. You know, I don't even know the guy. I don't know anything about him.
Don't even know the guy, but you look like you were about to fucking maul his face off.
There was also some speculation reporting that this ended up happening because McGregor.
Sources connected to the situation tell us Conor asked MGK for a photo, which Kelly denied, and that apparently what a fucking sensitive loser. So Machine Gun Kelly didn't, like, if someone didn't want to have a picture with me, like, okay. You know what I mean?
McGregor wanted a picture with Machine Gun Kelly, but McGregor's camp has denied that. And honestly, like with almost every McGregor story over the
yeah, of course it could just be all a publicity stunt. Who the fuck knows? But
last few years, it's just a bizarre story that leaves you going, why did this happen? But from that, I want to take a second to pay some bills and thank the fantastic sponsor of today's show.
Okay, all right, let's go watch. Oh my God, man! So let's watch. Let me just open up the screen just in case something comes up that when I look up Samilia Cruz. It was Samilia Cruz that made the video, right? Why is it not working? Samilia Cruz, DSP. Uploads. Which one is it? There's a lot of 1 hour. Which video is it, man? I don't know which one it is. I think today's one. DSP talking about control.
This controller's a piece of shit.
Is it this one, Beal? You would probably know. You're up on this stuff. Is it this one? Let's see.
Shit,
it'll be fun either way.
Balls, fuck cocks, dicks, ass. It was a fucking cocksucker.
Where did it's try
Bullshit.
snort Burnell?
Oh my God. What? I never failed the mission. I'm gay.
Let's see here. This one? Is it this one?
This is how to play the game.
The fuck is going on? My jaw's hitting the... Is it this?
My jaw's hitting the ground.
All right, it's this one. Okay. Why is it so quiet?
Holy shit. That is an epic fucking intro, dude. I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right...
It's a lot of man right there. Let's make sure my Soulja game is still charging. Don't mind me. Jesus, man. An 80-year-old man could get an erection before this thing charges 2%.
Right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
All right.
I kind of sound like DSP right now.
Sounds good to me.
Now, one thing that I'm upset about, and the reason that this really upset me. So the other day, it was my 11th Twitter anniversary. 11 years on Twitter. I didn't even realize. You know, I'm thinking, damn, you know, who knew? Over a decade.
So wait, does he like DMCA these? Is that why they have to change the pitch of his voice? Is that why he sounds like he took fucking helium right now? Is that really what happens?
On fucking Twitter, right? And I'm looking at my Twitter account. I have over 25,000 people following me on Twitter. I'm a verified Twitter account, which not a lot of people can say. There's people who've been trying to get verified for years and can't do it. I'm a verified Twitter account, all right? I'm an account that by all means and regards, you would think that someone with that following, when they post something up on Twitter, people would interact with them. People would respond, have a conversation, people would like.
Peter
retweet,
Bazinga.
and that doesn't happen for me. And you want to know why that doesn't happen for me? Trolls. These people who literally follow me around everywhere I go, everything that I do.
Sailman, I missed your... I don't see your super chat, dude. I looked through the whole list.
The same people who shut down sponsorship opportunities for me, the same people who do fucked up stuff behind the scenes in my life to try to ruin my life. They have, sadly, mass harassed people.
I still think I'm speculating. Leave him alone. I genuinely fucking mean that. Same with that guy before I mentioned no bullshit. Leave them the fuck alone. But I think he actually DMCA'd that picture that I had of him up on Twitter.
Try to ruin my life. They have, sadly, mass harassed people who do positive interactions with me on Twitter.
But DSP talking about them doesn't stop it. It doesn't. How many times do we have to go over this, bro?
To the point where people don't want to interact with me at all on Twitter anymore. All right? Every time I post up anything on Twitter, I could post up the letter P right now, and if I left...
Post the letter P. I want the letter P posted right fucking now. I want
open responses, you'd get 25 harassing responses, just like used to happen on my YouTube channel. It's exactly the same. Okay? It's the same...
What are these fucking drawings? What is that? Why does he look... Why does it look like Cartman has a goatee?
Situation. Alright? So, I'm upset by it, and you know what? I'm not putting up with that shit anymore. Alright? I'm not.
What are you gonna do? Fight the internet, Phil? Like, I get it, dude. It is frustrating. I understand. Like, believe me, there's people that piss me off on Twitter, but you just have to roll with it. There's nothing else you could do. There's nothing else you could do. You just gotta just roll with it, bro.
I want to take back
Wet ass pussy.
my presence on the internet.
How is that gonna happen?
Oh my god!
Phil starting an OnlyFans confirmed. Oh, this is just life at its finest. The Geek Squad manager. Oh, you Solid Crusader. I'll give you some. Maybe we'll watch Wings. I don't want to laugh at someone else's misery. This is more just Phil being Phil. It's different.
What the fuck? Oh, man. All right, guys. Good night. I'm tired of it being, oh, I like Phil's content, but God forbid I say anything about it because now the negativity comes out. I'm not putting up with this shit anymore. I mean it.
What are you gonna do though, dude? I don't condone that. I genuinely don't. I hate that shit. I've even had that happen. Yes, I know, and I heard it's horrifying, man. The Basherverse passed away. Where people that support me, there's people that can't stand me that will bother them to try to get them to stop supporting me. It's bullshit, and it's a really pathetic thing. And it should not happen to Phil either. I 110% agree with that. But what are you going to do? I don't know what to tell you. What the fuck are you going to do?
I'm putting my fucking foot down. From this moment forward, I'm taking it back. I am going to take back the narrative that these fuckheads, these cute...
When you look up men in the internet, that's what you see right there. Yeah, you just got to ignore, man. Exactly. You just got to ignore. There's nothing, and it's like they just scatter like cockroaches. You could stomp out 1,000 of them, and 10,000 more will show up. It's a waste of time. You know how much energy I've wasted in like 2015 and 2016, like especially because one of them got really. I got authorities involved, and I, you know, it's. it's fucking worthless. It's a waste of time. If I could go back in time to Rich of 2015, it'd be like, dude, just stop. Just make videos and stop.
Wee farts put out there on the internet about me because it's bullshit. It's all bullshit, and I'm tired of it. All right? I'm done with it.
Clean shirt.
So,
what the fuck did I get on
moving forward, here's what I'm going to start doing.
The OnlyFans is coming.
If I have something that I'm posting up, and I don't feel that there needs to be any narrative around it besides what I'm saying, because maybe I just want to share my thoughts with you, or I'm just posting up my schedule for the day, I'm not going to allow these toxic fuckheads to comment on it. I'm going to turn off the comments on that tweet so no asshole can respond with insulting, negative, toxic shit like they do right now.
But that dude, there was a time I almost, and it was really stupid. That would have been a career suicide. I almost turned off comments on my videos. You gotta just let them, man. Just like let the rich tomorrow comments come. Let the people who, you know, hang from the quartering's nipples and have statues of them in their house come and say things. Just let them. Come on, leave your comments. Just, I don't read them. I look at the comments. I leave the comments section open. If I could wade through the comments and I see people saying positive things, I'll say thank you very much for supporting the channel. But you just let it. The internet as a whole is fucking toxic. Humanity as a whole is fucking toxic. No, I'm not being pessimistic. I'm just being realistic. You can't homogenize it. You can't do it. I tried many years ago. Luckily, I realized the error of my ways, but you can't, dude.
Okay.
Ben Shapiro sounds like Chipmunks from Alvin and Chipmunks. Please snort. Wet ass P word. By the way, how many press pre-order Deathloop? Snort. It's launching in 3 hours. I'm gonna pre-order it.
I've had enough of it. Why do they get an open forum to just insult me and get away with it? When obviously I'm not going to sit there on Twitter and micromanage every fucking response.
You just said you are. You're going to try to block the tweets. So that's kind of what... Do you think Michael... I have no idea, bro. I have no idea if Michael Jackson was innocent or not. There's... You could go in the rabbit hole 2 different ways with that. I don't know. Read the rest of my other super chat. Caven. I read that one. He was an hour late for your interview. The hour late for the interview. Where is your other one, bro? I'm trying to find it. Not seeing it, dude. I'm looking back through all of them. I'm just not seeing it, man. I'll look almost... No, I don't see it, bro. Or did I... So, let's continue.
And I'm not going to sit there and say, oh, this is false, this is false. I'm just not going to allow them to do that shit anymore.
No, dude. All I do, here's what I do. If I see someone being, or if someone just pisses me off and they're just getting on my fucking nerves and they're like replying and like, there's always those people that reply with the ReviewThorUSA exposed videos and like on every tweet, it could be a tweet about the weather and I'm like, all right, you're getting fucking blocked. Like, why are you sitting here? You're like, it's just not going to work, dude. Like, let them, or if you see them saying stuff, either just block them with the bullshit that they're putting, or just ignore.
Okay, I'm not.
Whining, crying, tear-eyed baby. Phil is a...
Jesus, man, the amount of people that wade through the shit that he says is incredible.
Big
yes, you could explore my man cave.
Bloated fat baby.
So, I'm shutting it down. All right? I'm basically going to say, oh, I'm posting on my daily schedule. There don't have to be any responses to that. Most people don't respond anyway because they're afraid of getting harassed online. So I'm going to shut it down and say, all right, no responses. Okay? If I have something to say about a news article coming out about gaming and stuff.
That's how he looks when he takes a dump, by the way. True story.
I'm going to post it up and say, okay, no responses, because there's no reason to have that. Now, if there's something that I directly want your feedback on.
You're getting Grandpa excited.
Kirby Phil! There is a Kirby fucking Phil! The internet has now reached a new tier! Oh, that is... that is nightmare fuel. Oh, my God. Oh, man, it looks like someone drew Phil's face on a testicle.
Oh, guys, I have a question about the stream tomorrow. What do you think? Let's do a poll and respond. Let me know what you think. Or, you know, oh, today's Christmas. What'd you get for Christmas today, everyone? You know, respond. That's different. But in general, the vast majority of stuff that I put on Twitter is not stuff that needs responses, yet
Steve Urkel said, yeah, I think they do this because I think he does go around and DMCA these videos. I really do.
it leaves this avenue open for these scumbags to harass me and my viewers.
I'm not a whiny baby. I'm a mature adult.
Because what happens is, let's say, for example, I actually do post up something. Oh, tomorrow I'll be playing Deathloop. 2 viewers will respond, oh, cool, looks like a good game, can't wait to see you on stream. And then all of a sudden, the trolls attack those 2 people. They go after them on Twitter. Oh, fuck you. Why are you posting up the film? Fuck you, you piece of shit. You blah, blah, blah. It's like, Jesus Christ. And Twitter doesn't do anything about it. Seriously, Twitter does nothing about it at all. They don't. You can mass report these accounts. It won't matter. Even if they get shut down, they'll be back in 5 seconds anyway. So there's no point. What I always tell people is on Twitter, here's your best course of action. The moment that someone tells you...
I want to see Phil shave his chest hair just like Zangief. I want that. I want that for my birthday.
something harassing.
I want a picture. I want Phil to send me out a birthday card where he shaves his chest, where he has the Zangief tuft of chest hair, and I want him to go, "Happy birthday." I want that now.
Harassing, you report the account for harassment, you block the account, you move on. It's that simple. You don't respond, you don't try to reason with these people, you shut it the fuck down and you move on to your positive light. You don't jump down their...
But Phil, he doesn't realize it. He doesn't realize that he wants positivity, but he's the first person by talking about this shit incessantly that it amplifies and accelerates the negativity. I just...
Fucking rabbit hole of toilet juice. There's no point.
Rabbit hole of toilet juice.
Responding to those people, you will never, ever convince one of these idiots
Hello. Is it me you're looking for?
that what they're saying is wrong and that what they're doing is considered online harassment. They don't care.
And if you think that I'm some kind of a sissy, I mean, that's fine.
My Twitter has been an avenue of online harassment for trolls for a long time, and it's not going to be anymore. And the truth is, I barely get any responses or anything on Twitter anyway because so many people are afraid to respond. But, however, this actually will open up a whole different avenue, and let me explain, okay?
All right, he's kind of boring me. Where does he get to me?
I post up something on Twitter.
That kind of sounds egotistical, but that's what we're here to see, what he said about me, so we can respond to it.
And you're a follower of mine on Twitter and you like me and the content, like that tweet and retweet that tweet, okay? Why?
Yeah, when you ask people to do stuff like that, I mean, I say in my videos, you know, if you want to subscribe to the channel. Actually, I haven't really done that again recently, but from time to time, I'll say, yeah, you know, if you like this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, also hit the bell for notifications. But making a whole video and then about Twitter and then asking people to retweet is not going to work, Chief.
Why? Because that gives me what's called visibility, all right? Not the responses, but the actual liking and retweet.
It's not this video? So what are we watching this for? I thought this was the video. Which one is it then? What are we watching here then? I mean, it's entertaining nonetheless, but...
I'm gay, I'm gay, I'm gay.
Gamma who steals money.
Trolls to ruin it anymore.
All right,
Twitter page, could you... What? All right.
Is this it?
And now,
A night where I think that everything's gonna go swimmingly and it ends up everything gets thrown off. I basically am explaining I had a very crazy time between the streams, and you come here late and start complaining that I have to download this now. You're out of here. I'm done with your shit. Just hey, let's start this shit off good tonight.
Trying to
jokes
see
like that, and number one, insult contributors, and number two, harass only iced coffee. So enjoy your permanent ban. You think I'm the villain? That you know, they're no life losers. Dude, did you look in the fucking mirror, you stupid muppet? So they gotta vent that frustration here on someone's nice and chill stream. What you talking about?
Is this it?
I did not receive a bunch of giant tips just to get me to wear the military hat. I applaud all of you for contribute via tipping. I would really $50, and now he's doing all kinds of political shit. I'm just gonna warn you once, King Michael, shut the fuck up. No one cares about your political stance. I just care about money. I need money. It was at the very beginning of the stream when they did that tip. I need you guys.
Wait, is this it?
Do I know the actor Something Wong? Iced coffee for the compliment. I appreciate that. The stream. Thank you to everyone who's chilling with me. I'm trying to make up for it. Seems like no matter how much we can. So
Hold
if you
on.
hit me tonight, please do.
If I don't find it in like 20 seconds, I'm going to stop because this is killing the stream.
Okay.
All right. Anyway. All right. I don't know. Yeah, dude, he's always saying that I've had enough, I'm done. It is what it is. If someone like DMs it to me or whatever, then we'll watch it. But I have no idea, and I'm not going to sit here waiting through the exorbitant amount of stupid fucking thing. Shut off. It's under Snort Burnell, another rant about RTU. Another rant about RTU. Let's see. 5. Is this it? Is this it? I'm not another rant about RTU. I am not a lolcow. That I have line app doesn't prove anything. Is this it? Tell me if this is it. Cloaked Onyx. Is this it? Yes, that's it. Okay. Now we got it. All right. Let's have some fun.
Play the game.
This is long.
Oh my god!
Remember where he said he doesn't laugh like that? I laugh like, ha 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 ha.
I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Alright, sounds good to me.
Wow, this sucks. I only played this one once before and I didn't fall because I don't think that bar was there when I played it last. So this would be a more difficult variation of the stage.
The fuck?
Wow, I'm getting owned. There's no way I'm qualifying. Oh my god, I can't do it. I can't do it, guys. I'm last place. I'm literally last place. I can't do it.
I'm just overall pretty good at all kinds of different games. You want to know the truth? I'm probably one of the best overall gamers in the country.
I gotta watch the whole thing to make sure they're not taking it out of context. People do that with me all the time, but yeah, I would never say anything like
I'm
that.
supposed to do this. I can't do it. It's like I can't get the momentum.
Why does Phil look like he injected a gallon of Novocaine? In this or the other part? He lost some weight in his. You gotta say, he lost some weight
Oh
from
my god, I should
ages
do this
ago.
stage. I can't do it. What is going on? What the? I can't do it. I can't
Jesus.
do it. Oh my god.
There's plenty of evidence out there that he was not as the pictures portray him to be. Yes, remember when DSP gave away empty boxes?
I couldn't do it at all. I don't have it. I've only played that stage one time before. The one time I played it, I was able to bounce on everything fine, no issues.
Do I like Ninja? Do I like him? No. Personally, I don't like him. Nor do I dislike him. I have no feelings about. If you're talking about the content creator, I don't know anything about him. I don't watch his content. I wouldn't watch his content.
See, they're taking what he said. He just saying that he has no take on him. Like, I don't like or dislike Ninja. I have no issue with him. I don't watch his content. I don't really know the guy.
To my knowledge, he either plays competitive style shooters or Fortnite or.
I mean, I've made videos on him if there's something relevant to the gaming industry, but it's not like I have. You know what I mean?
Both. Like, that's all I know of him, so I wouldn't be watching.
He's had some dumb takes, like when he talked about Joe Rogan. I've talked about that, but again, that's not him as a person.
That content at all, anyway.
I don't like Ninja.
Yeah, they took some stuff out of context. Yeah.
Yes! No! Son of a bitch. No! I guessed, and I guessed wrong, and I pay and I lose. Damn! That one is total luck. It really is. It really is total luck. Over it. Or under it. Whoa.
Why? All right, like, get to the point.
I'm so 2, 3.
We got an idiot gamer who screams at the camera and dresses up like a Muppet.
Only one guy.
What do I get out of that, right? On my streams, we purposely, so it benefits him. Personal life. Ah! Big old bean says,
Oh, here we
"Has
go.
Review These Utters sent you more podcast requests yet?"
Has Review These Utters? Yeah, okay.
I'm going to give you the same answer I gave you yesterday and the day before. He's not serious about it. Review Tech is not
Yeah, I actually sent you an email. Yeah, I was serious about it, dude.
serious about having me on any of his content.
But I'm not going to have you on and have up a walled garden and try to homogenize anything that's asked of you. It's a live stream, dude. People fucking troll the shit out of me in my own live streams. It's just what live streaming is. I'm not going to like roll out a red carpet and filter every single fucking thing that comes in because you want to be on, because that's the only way you'd be on the stream. No. Like, that's not how it works. No one else has ever asked me to do that. Ever.
What he wants is he wants me to go on his show and just have an open forum of people asking me insulting, fucked up things about myself, my personal life, and just basically making it an open shooting range. He wants me to stand here like this and have everyone just shoot. That's what he wants. He wants.
No, I don't. That's not true either. But people are going to ask you questions because you're a public figure, you dumbass. Like, you don't think even when I'm on Spawncast, you'll see the people saying like, oh, 200 and all the other shit that people like. That's just how it is, man. Like, why do you take this shit so serious? Again, I don't like DSP, but the empathy makes it the hate difficult to be a part of, regardless of whose side is on receiving end. Yeah, I mean, I've been saying this repeatedly. I don't want to see this guy harassed. I don't want to see him bothered. I don't want to, but. Really? Like, you really like how is that even possible if I have you on like, am I going to shut down the comments? Yeah, that's what he wants, probably. What do I do? Shut down the comment section?
Wants a drama fuel.
It's time to party without the shirt. Fine. Justin. Like, am I going to, like, have an open firing range? I think that was what he said. No, of course not. I wouldn't have done that to him. But yeah, people are going to ask you about your fap and Phil. People are going to ask you about, like, you've been on the internet maybe longer than I have. Of course people are going to ask you things. This is how it is. And thank you, Justin Jones. The nipples are out. The man is here.
Little piece of shit garbage show so that he can get views on his show.
My little piece of shit garbage show. Like, why are you so... I don't dislike you, Phil. I don't know what to say. I don't dislike you. I don't.
So it benefits him. How exactly does that benefit me? What do I get out of that, right? On my streams, we purposely moderate the streams to stop that content.
And what you don't realize is that by you over-moderating your streams, where if anyone even complains about how long Flight Simulator's taking to install, that you have alienated people and put, like...
I don't want to constantly attack and have my streams be about drama and shit. We purposely keep that off the stream.
No, you don't. I am a proud viewer of his little piece of shit garbage show. You're damn right.
You're getting Grandpa excited.
I like DSP when he's chill. But the thing is, he's... I'm going to go to, like, his newest stream and just... I guarantee you this kind of shit's being brought up. I'm going to go to a stream that's not curated by a detractor. Not on stream right now. And just see what... I guarantee you... I've done that. I'm like, let me just see if he's actually as much of a... into, like, doing this shit as much as people say. And I'm like, oh, he kind of is. Yeah, he is. I think he's not self-aware enough to know what he's doing. Like, at least Wings is like, yeah, I engage with the trolls because the trolls make like a third of my salary every year. He literally said that on it. Or not a third. He said like he did like he said some kind, it was a decent chunk of change he gets from engage. He like from troll. I guess he did the math from like troll donos. I know he's not on Twitch anymore. But from the troll donos and stuff, he makes like a decent chunk of his revenue every year is from. He knows, he's like, I kind of have to engage with him now. He doesn't realize that. He doesn't realize that the reason why people are still viewing him is because of this shit.
So why would I then put myself into that situation? I knew. See, the funny part was I knew. He didn't email me for 2 months. He came on a stream of Fallout New Vegas near the beginning of that playthrough, saying he wanted me on his show. And I said,
yes, Phil, because you seem so warm and inviting that I just felt like I had to jump. Like, dude, I've super chatted other people to do shit like that, I think. Wait, have I? I've talked about stuff like that with other people. Like, I just asked you to be on the show. I didn't have your email at the time. You don't, and he said to me, I don't, like I said, dude, follow me, man. I'll DM you on Twitter. He's like, yeah, I don't want your shit in my feed. I don't want to follow you. You're so warm and inviting, Phil. I just couldn't help but immediately jump to trying to find out your AOL.com email and get at you. Like, come on.
all right, email me, we'll talk.
Sorry if it got real for my last super chat. Regardless, you are great. Even if we don't see it eye to eye and everything, I respect you for that. Yeah, how toes? It's no big deal, man. It's all no worries. It's all good.
2 months pass, he doesn't email me, right? All of a sudden, he starts drama tweeting me again on fucking Twitter. I'm like, dude, why are you tweeting me? I want nothing to do with you. Do you not understand this? That I'm not about drama and shit like you? And I don't want to have...
He's not about drama, but he talks about drama more than anyone else I know for a person who swears they are anti-drama. It is incredible.
You need to do this, so stop fucking tweeting about me. Keep my name out of your mouth. Then he gets upset. Phil takes everything so seriously. Why don't you come on my show? I said, dude, I told you to email me about being on your show. You never did.
We're going to read that email. After this, we're going to read that email to show you exactly.
So he emails me. All right, come on my show later this week. All it'll be is open forum where people will come and ask you questions. I was like, what? Why would I want to do that? Like, what kind of show is that? So you're telling me...
Quality subs over quantity, Rich. The path to success. You're the man. Thank you very much, dude. I appreciate that. Genuinely. Thank you.
Again, you have no content to provide to anyone. None. You have nothing of...
No, he didn't. Admittedly, in his defense, he did not ask me for money. He didn't. He didn't ask me for money. So I could shoot that down right now if everyone's speculating. He did not ask me to pay him to be on the show.
Value to provide the world. You want someone to come on your show, so because you know that trolls are going to immediately come and attack me, and you want to monetize that content for you.
No, I don't think the trolls are going to attack you anyway. You are doing a fine job just on your own of feeding the trolls. I don't need to offer anything for you to feed the trolls more. It would have just been interesting. I've had Boogie on the show. I've had Camelot on the show. I've had Sweet Anita on the show. I have had Liana Kersner on the show. I've had Scott the Waz on the show. I've had some Ordinary Gamers on a couple times now on the show. Like, come on, man.
Yourself. So that's it.
That's what you are. You are a joke. You're a clown. You fucking make garbage drama content and just admit that you have nothing to offer the world of any fucking value.
All right, now you're pissing me off a little bit, dude. What are you curing cancer by now playing fucking Fall Guys? I'm curious. Do you not really? You really are. You lack so much fucking self-awareness, bro. Yes, I realize I'm a lolcow. I realize I'm sitting here shirtless. But you're angry sitting here very serious playing a game that looks like its demographic is for 14-year-olds. Are you saving the world, Phil? Are you really saving the world right now? Is the world weighted on your shoulders right now, Phil? Are you solving the problem where there isn't clean water in third world countries by you playing Fall Guys, Phil? Like, what are you doing? You have stains on your back wall. Like, oh God. Oh God.
But he won't, again, he's the kind of guy that if it benefits him, great. If not, he doesn't want to deal with it. So why would he honestly admit that he has nothing to offer anyone besides fucking kissing chicks and taking his fucking shirt off? And
Yeah, General Parr, that was quite enjoyable. Hey, Rich, sorry I haven't been. Stop by at Kerbis. It's okay. College has been a busy horse, I'm sure, man. Thanks for being shirtless study buddy. You're welcome, dude. I appreciate that. Like,
having drama questions on his fucking show. You know? No, I'm not gonna waste my fucking time with that shit.
Rich is a whore.
It's just like, I don't look, dude. You don't have to like me, Phil. I don't dislike you. I know you think I say that to gaslight you. I don't. You don't. You're not pulling like below the belt shit where you're going after me personally. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, you kind of did a little bit, but you're not like posting like my dating profile like someone else we know, and you're not doing insane shit. So you're not a bad human being, but I wish you could understand, man. I wish there was a way I could make you like realize that if you stop taking yourself so seriously, you would broaden your appeal to so many more people. But I don't. It's a waste of time. Why do I even care as much as I do? I guess it's kind of baffling to me, and I'm curious as to how someone can not see that.
RTU streams did 1,000 bits here. He said, "Eat spicy tacos off my shaved chest, cowboy." Rich, you're just such a mature individual.
I forgot I did that. That's actually quite true, though. My chest would make a nice dinner plate. That's a true story.
I love it every time you come to my streams and act like an asshole.
I didn't hear that part. I must have tuned out already. Boogie and Cody need this. Dude, yeah, I was actually, you know what? I'm actually going to message them again. It's a good point. Like, dude, we had, like, look at that, man. We were all fucking shirtless. We had fun. We were roasting ourselves. Like, he can't do that, though. He can't joke about himself. He has to. I don't know if it's insecurity. I don't know, whatever it is. Maybe it's narcissistic personality disorder. Again, I don't have a degree in mental health. You know, I'm not a mental health professional, but he can't do it. Like, he's not capable of laughing at his own imperfections. He can't do it. He literally cannot do it. So the NVIDIA leak of games include, I quote, Titanfall. Ooh. Dude, I got to talk about that tomorrow. It's actually a pretty big story.
Leave me out of the drama tweets. Leave me out of your fucked up life. I don't want to hear about some fucking guy who's middle-aged, taking his fucking shirt off, kissing chickens, sucking cucumbers.
Kissing chickens and sucking cucumbers. That's my MO, bitch. Kissing here. Phil! Here's my bird. Phil? He's a handsome bird. You want my bird? Come on, man. You come over. I'll get like a bean burrito, put it on my chest. You don't have to eat off of my chest, but you just use it as a plate. So you want another bite? I'll shave it, man. I'll bick this. I'll bick this chest. You'll be able, you could have, especially because I have kind of a cavernous in between my man titties, you could have like a bowl of cereal in there. You would be able to have a bigger bowl of cereal when I was fatter, but come on, man. I'll kiss my bird. You could have some cereal.
You're getting Grandpa excited.
Doing all kinds of nasty shit. This is the only way he can make a buck.
I'm not fighting with him, AP. I'm having fun, man. Just like, was I fighting with Lori from Shark Tank last night when I was roasting that video? No. You found it offensive. I found it. That's why I'm happier than you, dude. If that quote is accurate, that is so fucking true. Like, if you're losing sleep over the fact, it kind of ties into this. If you're losing sleep over the fact that Thor is fat, like, you need to like step back and realize life is not that serious. Kiss the bird and go to town. That's a good looking bird right there, man.
You know, do your shit on your own stream and leave me the fuck out of it. I'm not part of your twisted, fucked up world, man.
My twisted, fucked up world. Am I like having condoms full of coke up my asshole, and like, am I going south of the border to give it to the Sinaloa cartel? What am I doing here, Phil?
Jesus Christ. Christ, you need fucking help, dude.
I can't. Oh, this is. Thank you so much for giving. This was a gem. This was beautiful. Should we kiss? Could someone send a still image of this to DSP for me? Show him the bird. Here. He loves that bird. He's jealous of the bird. He's jealous of the relationship that I have with my bird. Are you angry, Phil? Do you want this bird? We could talk. DM me. I'll hit you up with some bird magic. Wicked Grom, this is gold. Thanks you. Thoughts on Donda? I haven't heard Donda at all. Thank you, Wicked Grom, for enjoying this.
Really? I've always eaten it sideways like a taco.
Someone just said I brought it up that I was insulting him in a private Patreon video. You do realize that private Patreon videos are not actually private, that they can put those on the internet if they want, right? Like I've always said, anyone who plays...
You're welcome. Wait till you see him wash his butt.
Just to my Patreon, the right amount, $50.
What do you mean?
You get a private Q&A video. You can ask me anything. Now, of course, it can't be ultra private. I'm not going to reveal ultra private details about my life and stuff. But you ask me about stuff, I'll be honest. And there was an instance where someone had asked me about Review Tech. Why do they always make videos about me? Why is Rich always talking about you? I don't understand. And I answered honestly, just like I'm doing now.
I said he's a whore.
I'm a whore. Yes, I am a whore. I am a whore.
He whores out. Whenever there's something that's beneficial to him, it doesn't matter if it hurts someone or not. He's a whore to the...
Ask Boogie about that, Phil. I've criticized and defended Boogie. I'm not just like, yes, we're all Phil. You're about viewership too. We're all. You were just complaining before. Do you think that it's the trolls that are causing your streams and your tweets to not get the reach that they should get? No one. It's just like 50 Cent said when he first blew up, and it ties into it. No one's making a song, or no one. He didn't say YouTube videos, but it ties in. He's like, no one. He's like, I always hear motherfuckers saying, "Oh, I make this music for myself. I don't make it for. I don't care what people think." And he's like, "All right, motherfucker, just keep it on your iPod then. Don't try to get it out there. Don't. If you're just, why are you sending it out to A&Rs if you're just trying to make it for yourself? No, man, we're all trying to get viewership. If you're not trying to get viewership, stream to yourself. Make videos, upload them privately, and just watch them." Stop. That is a farce. No one is doing that. Rich, I'm planning on starting my own YouTube channel soon. Are you, Blake? You inspire me, bro. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Peace and love to you and yours. Thank you very much, man. Best of luck with the YouTube channel. Like I always say, too, and I know people think I'm just saying, like, I don't have any secret fucking formula. If I had a secret fucking formula of how to gain subscribers, I don't know why I said it like that, I wouldn't be stuck at 980,000 fucking subs for the entire year. You know what I mean? Like, but just do it for fun, and whatever the chips fall, let them fall. Obviously, consistency helps, but you know.
Almighty dollar.
Now the thing is, I've said stuff like that publicly, but because this was in a private video.
Pig Roach had never said that about Rich. He never had the balls. Only when that private video was leaked did we know that this is what he called Rich.
People act like, oh, Phil talk shit about.
I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know. We've caught this guy in his same video kind of like taking something out of context, so I'd have to look into it before I verify that.
Behind the scenes. No, that video was meant to be public. Like I tell everyone who pledges to my Patreon, you can actually go ahead and put that video up publicly however you want. I don't care. That video is your property to do with whatever you like. So if you want to post up a Patreon video publicly, go right ahead. I have no problem with that.
Oh.
So if you think that it's these idiots, you know, these dumb trolls,
Let's see where the charge is
hold
on
of that
this thing.
video, because my YouTube got fucked up.
Jesus, man. I could have charged every one of my other fucking devices, and this thing is still only at 72%. I started the stream when it was at 50. We're an hour and 30 minutes into the stream. There's a piece of fuzz on my shoulder.
3-4 years ago, and all my private videos went public for a very short period of time, and they grabbed that video like, oh, it's secret information where Phil sneak dissed Review Tech. Actually, no. Actually, I'd said shit like that.
What did you mean for people to see you jiggling your balls under your fucking shorts? Was that for the world to see, Phil? Are you starting an OnlyFans? Was seeing us jiggling around your genitalia? You didn't actually see it. It was under the boxers. Was that meant for the world, or was that meant for a fan that you were hoping to explore her holes? Oops. Rich, so yeah, man. Blake, I already answered you, my dude. Thank you, though. But best of luck to you, and just do it for fun, man.
Publicly for like a long time. That's not anything I'd never said before. And that video was meant to be public if the person wanted it to be anyway, so I never would say something in a Patreon video that I wouldn't have said publicly anyway, you know?
Oh my god, he's drinking gin.
That was actually pretty funny. God, he is such a handsome man, isn't he?
The hilarious part is the morons in chat, who I'm banning now, if you don't understand the difference between, oh, I received a milestone of contribution, so I'm gonna do something silly, like put on a pair of glasses, or put on a vest or a hat, you know, do something silly to be funny.
Rich, after this, look up Rat Spira's Day in the Life of DSP video. I don't want to do all DSP, because this was just interesting because someone brought it to my attention. And it is pretty fucking entertaining.
All right? If you don't understand the difference between...
If you want a dedicated stream, I think Tevin, does he still do his streams?
Something like this.
Oh, yeah, the email.
Okay?
Yes, that's hilarious, Phil. 10 out of 10.
Which doesn't even look that bad, just kind of a little bit silly. It's fun. And...
You look like you're having so much fun, Phil. Let's go back to that face. Does this look like a man having fun? Hold on.
Taking a cucumber and pretending like it's an actual phallus. Silly to be funny for a stream.
Dude, I did that in one video. Do you realize I haven't done that? And I did, even with the cucumber, I wasn't like performing oral on the fucking cucumber. I took a bite out of it. You're talking to, is he really talking about that video from 2014?
If you don't understand the difference between something like this.
Yeah, you look like you're having a blast, Phil. Look at me. Tell me, let's see the joy in your face, sir.
Okay, which doesn't even look that bad, just kind of a little bit silly. It's fun.
Fun.
My jaw's hitting the ground.
Juan, that was a good play. Good timing on that one. He's having fun. I've seen people have more joy in their face before they went in for a colonoscopy, Phil.
And taking a cucumber and pretending like it's an actual phallus and sucking that on stream.
What about making this one's actually right. What about making a video and washing your ass in a suggestive way? Yes, he did do that. He did. Okay, Bobby, we'll look it up. Fine, yes, we'll look it up. He got mental issues and embarrassed the hell out of himself. It's like issues piled on issues. It's visible. With this guy, you mean? I definitely think, and again, I'm not a mental health professional, but if you look up, like, he checks a decent amount, like, for narcissistic personality. Like, narcissists cannot joke about themselves. That is, like, the number one no. Like, a narcissist will, like, they take themselves way too serious. That's narcissism. They take themselves very serious.
Lie. You don't understand the difference between those two actions. You really don't. If you don't, I can't help you. You just get away. Go leave. Don't come back. If you don't understand the difference. A silly little thing versus going all the way over the top disgusting behavior for money.
Isn't this the guy that, like, has made so much sexual innuendo in so many of his playthroughs of, like, Metal Gear and shit like that? Like, he's really, I put the I have no words. I don't even know what, like, again, self-awareness. You need to find some, Phil. And here's the thing. My man titties are out right now. They're right here. You know what happens when you joke around and don't take yourself seriously? They see you're having fun, actual fun, not putting on a fucking Guy Fieri hat and looking like you're at a funeral. And they want to come back.
You don't get the difference between those two. That's tremendous. The people are that stupid, really.
Now it's time to clean my...
This is true. This part he had. There's the other parts where they edited in. They were taking shit out of context. This one is accurate, son. Like, you're really gonna come out for me with that shit when you're buck ass naked in the fucking shower right now?
Yeah.
He looks like he's getting fucked in the ass, and he's really coming after me. Oh my god. Oh! I can't. I can't. Here's $5. Use this cash to buy this dude a goddamn joint. Oh, man, he needs medical marijuana. He really does. He really does. Oh, no. This may be too much for my stream. Man, someone went out there with no lube. That sounds real. And you're talking about me munching on a cucumber. Oh, God. Oh, shit. I can't. Let's see how.
An anonymous $1.50 tipper says, I'm not going to rip since I follow both of you in RTU, but his renewed interest in talking to you is probably because he's now getting trolled in the same level by the tractor channels. But why would he want to talk to me? That's, you know what I mean? Like, that's what
No. Well, that one's not true. I still ignore them. The only one I've engaged with is the quartering because he's not a troll. You know what I mean? And on top of it, too, a guy who's anti-SJW pulled the most SJW things to me, trying to cancel me and putting out my personal. So, yeah, fuck yeah, I called him out. But I don't call out like the little troll channels, dude. Not at all. I don't even believe me. I know they exist because people make sure I know they exist, but I don't call them out.
I don't understand. If you already have...
Yeah, he needs like Kerbis. He needs some lozenges. He needs some THC lozenges.
That troll following. He claims to me, this is what he said to me on Twitter the other day, because he embraces it.
Oh, I'm a lol cow now, man. Yeah, I'm a lol cow.
So, I do the most ridiculous...
He even says, instead of saying LOL, he says L-A-L. He says LAHLCOCAHW. Lol cow. Make the shower sounds a part of the sound. I should. Snort squatch. Oh my. Hold on.
Accept that loud cow status and I make a living doing it. And it's like, no, I'm sorry, I'm not.
You are though. It's too late, Phil. It's too late for you. You want to take yourself seriously. That you have, like, when you go to Niagara Falls, they literally have a sign, like, if you were stupid and jumped in the water that where the river is before you actually go to the falls, they have a point of no return, basically meaning that if you're in the water at this point, you're going over the fucking waterfall. You are at that point. You're at the point of no return, Phil. And you still are trying as hard as you can to make people. You're not going to be. I'm not going to be taken seriously. I know that. You're not going to be taken seriously. Camelot 331's not going to be taken seriously. Boogie's not. He started off being literally a giant lolcow, and he knows that. He embraces it now. It took him a long time. He's learned to be better at handling the trolling, which I think is amazing. Because he was in a very much different place even about a year ago, and he's doing fantastic. You're not understanding that you're your own career's worst enemy, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. And I wish you could, because you would, if you like. But that's your personality, though. You can't change someone's personality. I don't know why I care so much. It's weird. I will admit that, but I think because it baffles me when you see someone doing the mistake that they're making the mistake like in real time in front of you. It's like, dude, there's a fucking, this is why I think it is, because it just baffles me. Like, bro, there's a cliff right there, and the person's walking, they're like, I don't see a cliff. Like, you could literally see that you could fall off and go over the fucking cliff. There's a cliff. Nah, there's no cliff. I'm fine. And they fall off the cliff, and as they're falling off the cliff, like, bro, you just fell off a cliff. No, I didn't. This is normal. It's not a cliff. Oh, Phil saying he isn't a lolcow is like Hitler saying he wasn't fascist. Brutal analogy, but yeah.
What? The bottom line is, dude, stop it. Stop lying.
I had one instance, okay?
Pig Rich is just an idiot. Well, yeah, it's all true.
something embarrassing happened to me. I've moved on from it. It was over 5 years ago, okay? Most people who come to watch my content these days don't even talk about it or even know about it at this point.
No, because you've blocked everyone who's ever talked about it. So you have tried to suppress that to a degree. Dude, you got caught, and it's okay. It can happen to anybody. It may one day, I hope not. It's possible though, because everyone jerks off. It may one day very well happen to me. But it's not that you did it, it's how you handled it that makes it funnier and makes people still talk about it. Phil went over the falls a while ago. Now he's just floating down the self-pity river. Yeah, I know. But it's that to now, like, if he embraced it, his career would be somebody he can't do it. It's not in him to do
Just
it.
come and watch my stuff genuinely. And it's nothing to do with me. That's not the end-all be-all of who I am, nor is it anything that I even actively...
People still bring up to give me my 200 with me, the whole thing that happened with Big Cheese. People bring up everything that I've ever done, and it's just part of being a, I hate saying it because it sounds pretentious, but that's what we are. That's what we're defined as, is we're public figures. People don't let anything go. Do you think that if I got caught jerking off on stream that anyone would let it go? No. But what made it worse for you, and the reason why people still joke around about it, is you tried to play it off as everything else but. Look at the Amazing Atheist. He got caught on video shoving a banana up his ass and pouring hot wax on his micro penis. Why did it fall to the wayside much quicker than Fapgate with you? Is because he's like, yeah, it's my thing. I just had an ex that was pissed off at me and put out my shit. Kind of literally, banana up my ass. Don't at me. And because he was like, yeah, I never said I wasn't a fucking freak in the bedroom. It was something consensual, and I poured hot wax on my very tiny penis. I'm adding in the like, dude, I unfortunately saw that video. That man has a really small dick. Like, anyway, continuing on.
Think about it anymore. I'm so far past it. You know what I mean? To him, every day is time to do the most embarrassing thing of my life for a paycheck. That's his existence right now. So if he has a level of trolling after him like I do, that's his own fucking fault at this point.
I don't.
He's chosen that life. I didn't choose that. I want to be a content creator that makes fun gaming content.
Yeah, this actually is like, dude, you're in the position you're in because not everyone, well, no, everyone gets trolled, though. Never mind. I'm going to take that back because everyone on the internet is going to get a degree of trolling because people are just, that's how it is.
Meaningful gaming content on a daily basis and have a good time with you guys.
Meaningful gaming content. No, Phil, we don't make any. We entertain people. To say it's meaningful is pretentious. I entertain people, and I hope they enjoy it. But I make meaningful content? No. Like, if people find it meaningful, that's fantastic, and that's humbling, and I appreciate it. I wouldn't self-pronounce that my content is meaningful. You know what I mean?
Guys and chill. I don't want drama. I don't want any drama at all. I just want to have a good time with games, period. So, you know, his card is destroyed yet is an idiot, and he goes, at least he used the cucumber. Oh, the camera is on. He purposely simulated a disgusting sexual act on camera for money. That is far worse than an accidental act where you saw nothing.
I rubbed the cucumber in my ear and then took a bite out of it slowly. You were naked in a shower, and it sounded like you were getting fucked in the ass. Which one would be the one that has a little more sexual innuendo to it, Phil? And do you think 7 years later that video would still be up? Like...
It is. It's about 400 times worse and more embarrassing. Alright, it's time to ban a ton of people. And in fact, I'm just gonna say fuck this. I just want to ban all these idiots because there's a ton of them in the chat. Banned.
But why would you even waste your time banning? Again, unless it's like... Now, admittedly, the new thing is these like accounts that are like trying to get people to watch like the videos. But in terms of like you guys know I'm pretty damn lenient. you're like, hey, Rich, did Dr. So-and-so say that you had weight loss? I'm like, no, I never had weight loss surgery. And you're actually putting a doctor's name out there for misinformation. Yeah, that you'll get banned for. But imagine me sitting here with all the shit that's been said to me and trying to ban it all. And people that makes people angry too, because then you just have to sit there babysitting your stream and it's boring. Anyway, meaningful farts, please. My content is meaning. DSP literally capitalized off masturbation. Well, dude, that's what he should have done from the get-go. You got caught. It's something that no one is above that. It could happen. That guy from fucking CNN got suspended because he got caught jerking off in a Zoom call. You know what I mean? Like, shit happens. But what we be like, no, I was like, dude, no, you were jerking off. I was scratching my leg. No, you weren't scratching your leg, dude. No, I was doing. It was there like until Keemstar came out and said, dude, he made the video on Drama Alert. You were like, wait, maybe I should. It shouldn't have taken a Drama Alert video to make you realize, yeah, I should just come forward that I came.
Banned. Gone. Forever. Oh, I'm just gonna wait. There's no way we can jump. I'm gonna wait for someone to push this. Unless they're gonna do it over there, in which case I'll move. It looks like they're doing it from over there. Okay. Oh, you can't. Oh my god, you gotta do it from up here? Seriously? Well, I'm fucked. I'm not doing it now. There's no way I'm doing it now.
Yeah, he's not having fun. He looks like one of those angry substitute teachers that's like pissed off because like, God, they only call me in once a week and I have to sit here with these miserable fucking... Like, that's what he looks like. He does not look like a man that is enjoying this.
Way too late. Yep.
No, I agree. It makes sense. But he always says you perform sexual acts on a cucumber for money. And that is... Yeah, and the thing is, if you compare what I did in that... I know the video that he's talking about that shit that I did in 2014 where I had the cucumber in my ear and I went like this and I took a bite out of it and slowed down the footage. Like, he's making it like I pretended like I was literally blowing the cucumber. That never happened. You know what I mean? And then on top of it, too, like, then you have a video where, like, I'm going to show you how this body wash is. By the way, while I'm doing it, I'm going to sound like someone's forcibly butt-fucking me. Oh, Phil, don't change, man. Don't change. We know you won't, but a hardcore porno. So Rich shoves a cucumber in DSP's mouth while being DP by Bill Gates and Gabe. No pressure, though.
I don't give a shit!
We got about 20 minutes left, probably enough for 1 to 2 more runs, guys. So last chance, guys, if you want to contribute, I appreciate those who have. I would certainly appreciate some more tips. Right now, tips are ridiculously slow. So it'd be nice to have those pick up.
Yeah, that's one way to get people. Come on, man, what the fuck? Tip.
Thank you in advance, anyone. Darnell says, I bet if you get first place, you'll get tipped now. But I'm telling you, this game is dead, man. I enjoy playing it every once in a while with you guys, but this is the second straight stream of it that there's just really almost no support for it. We didn't even get super chats coming in that much until all of a sudden started talking about Rich and shit. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. And
Oh, I can put my shirt back on, by the way, speaking of which. Ugh. And he also doesn't understand, too. Yeah, they spelt it wrong. I saw that. Like, yeah, people want to see a new game. Let me make the screen big again. I got to piss, too. But they also tune in for the person's personality, man. Like, I remember he always go like, oh, there's no new games coming out, so I'm not going to get as much viewership. I'm like, make it... Dude, there's some people that could stream like a game from the early 90s, and because of who it is and how they interact with the audience. Now, I kind of suck at that. I will game occasionally on this channel. I know I've been saying that for over a year, even before I had RTU streams, or at least I streamed on RTU streams, but I will. But I know I'm not great at that. My strength is just kind of fucking improving every evening and shooting the shit. It's about the person. Yeah, the game also helps if it's a super popular AAA game that people really want to see, or indie game. That'll bring in some people, but they stay for you. don't be dependent on the games, man. Be dependent on your goatee. I'm dependent on my bird. Do you want to kiss my chicken, Phil? All right, I gotta go piss. I'll be right back. I didn't shit, man. Dad just had to urinate. But look, it is just baffling. You know, people bring him up in the stream, and I think what makes Phil so fascinating, and in a weird way, it has actually helped him stay relevant way longer than many people thought he was going to, is seeing him not have that level of self-awareness and just continually just staying on that hamster wheel of someone trolls Phil, he overreacts, people troll him again, and then it just keeps like people just find that entertaining. If it was just about him being super serious and putting on a Guy Fieri hat, I don't think anyone would still watch. I don't. I think that's what keeps him afloat. And I don't think he knows that. He doesn't. He seriously thinks that fighting the trolls the way he does and doing what he does is the right path, but it's not. But at this point, he kind of just has to stick with it. You know? I've watched a couple of his streams. They're not bad. Mike Matei stream. It's not bad. He actually just did one with James Rolfe soon. There was a lot of people who were like, "Oh, what happened?" Like everyone like wants to think that the worst has happened when like something like that happens. Mike Matei has been with James since the very beginning. Didn't they meet in college? You know, he just maybe wanted to do something different after doing the same thing for almost 20 years. You know what I mean? Like DSP showering mo, dude. Yeah. Yes, we're going to get, you know what? Yeah. We're going to get that. I'm going to send this to myself so I know later. Share, copy. Hey, Rich, YouTube sent seats to folks who run Discord music bots like Groovy Rhythm. I don't know, man. I got to look more into it to find out what's going on. I got to look more into it. That's fucking crazy, though. The copyright system, I was just saying this on Twitter the other day. The copyright system is so fucking broken, man. It's so fucking broken. Anyway, though. Let me just send this to myself real quick, and we'll wrap up the stream here because I got plenty of stuff that I have to do tomorrow. Anyway, let me Rich here. And here we go. Yes, we are going to have some DSP moaning. We have to. Yeah, Bobby Ewing. I will write that down in another note because I'm going to end the stream now because I got to get some other. I have my kitchen table now has a Nintendo Switch and a giant monitor on it, so I have to go attend to that. So let me send that to myself too, and we can watch that as well. Not today, but I'll just name it that. Boom. It's sent. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming through. Regular chat, super chat. I appreciate all of you. You keep the show going, and I have a lot of fucking fun doing this. I'm going to go do some other stuff, like I said, and I would say in a few days you will be seeing this. How much is it charged at? Let's find that out before I go. It's only at 78%. I had this thing charging for like an hour and a half, keep in mind, before I even started streaming. So it's been charging for like 3 hours. And it, boy, oh boy. It's going to be a fun video. Anyway, guys, have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. I already have stories ready to go. Have a good one.